Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th episode of the Slapdash podcast. Is the recording light on?
Is it? Yeah, I turned it on.
Oh, it is? Okay. Just welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 10th
anniversary of the
Slapdash podcast.
Let's all kiss.
So
today we're going to talk about how much we want to kiss each other right now.
Yeah.
I really want to kiss Jake right now. He's looking like a snack.
Oh, yes. So,
oh, yeah, I'm here, by the way. I'm Caden.
Yeah,
I
think everyone knows who you are.
Jake
is with us
this
again.
This is fourth time.
Yes. So, we're going to talk about...
We were going to talk about YouTube.
Old YouTube.
How YouTube used to be. Why are you so close to the mic?
I don't know. Okay, I'm back anyway now.
Yelling at the mic.
Okay, so... I guess we can start this by,
How did you guys first get into like watching YouTube regularly?
Kilroy76.
Best.
See,
I think Kilroy76 inspired lots of people across the nation to start making YouTube videos.
That's why I started.
I was introduced to YouTube when somebody showed me Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love Weird Al.
Yeah, that's when I was first introduced to YouTube, and that's all I watched. And then it kind of like migrated over to YouTube poop, and then it just declined from there.
When I was actually first introduced, it was Epic Rap Battles of History.
Ooh.
I always thought that those were really funny because I could not stop laughing at those. Actually, no. It was Vine compilations. I used to think Vines were like the funniest thing ever. And now I look back on it and I'm like...
Did you really come in that late? I mean, like what you mean, like when Vine was out and the people?
No, it was because it was 2012 when I was introduced. So, no.
Because I didn't know Vines were like a thing.
Oh, yeah, no, it was Epic Rap Battles of History, actually. Yeah, that was something that I watched a lot because...
The first channel I ever subscribed to was this dude named the Computer Nerd 01, and he would make parodies, and I would always think they're, like, hilarious. But, like, looking back at them now, I'm just like, yeah, this is a nostalgia thing, because these are all, like, really kind of, like, just dumb. Like, he never, like, swore or anything. It was always just, like... What he would do is he would make these parodies of like popular songs like TikTok from Kesha, and then like just say like, haha, you like drink some Sprite, and then in one shot it's a can of Coke, one shot it's a gallon of milk. Like that's all his like jokes were, and he has like millions and millions of views on those, but he barely even got like past 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, like but he was super popular back in like I want to say like 2010 or 11. That's the first channel I ever subscribed to. Dan introduced me a lot of YouTubers.
Huh. It was probably like 2012 when I got introduced to it. I still, I mean, on the parody topic, I think we still should just make a parody video of like some,
oh my God,
some music.
If we're gonna make a parody, I want it to be good though.
Yeah.
I want it to be actually funny.
Either make a parody or make our own like stupid like rap battle thingy. I don't know.
That would be pretty fun.
I think it'd be funny.
I also think we can't sing though.
Oh no, I can't sing, but like I don't care. Like that'll make it probably funnier because like I think it'll be not really that fun trying to make up lyrics and like try to make the actual song. But I feel like recording the music video would just be so funny, just because like
it would be fun honestly.
Yeah,
recording the video
because we'd just be like going to a bunch of different random locations just to film it and like. They'd probably be like the most retarded places too, like in front of like a really crappy like Subaru or something. Like,
I bet editing would be real fun.
We should put a piece of paper that says Lambo on like a car. And then like it's like the Lambo.
Your old car.
No, like put it as the license plate, just like really like scruffy drawing, just like Lambo. Like how today at lunch they had cookies out and they just had a piece of cardboard that said "Take one, please."
Yeah,
and it looked like what a hobo would use to like lure kids into like putting crack in the cookies. That's what our lunch ladies did today.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I don't even eat lunch there anymore.
Yeah, you should. You should.
I can now.
You should. Yeah, well, you should.
I just thought of something. So you know my notorious "Make Mom Mad" parody.
Oh God, we're not making another one of those. If that's what you're saying.
There was almost one that was done before that.
What?
It was of the song "Payphone" by Maroon 5.
Oh God.
And you know how we filmed it? Is it was just us because we always recorded with my mom's iPad. That's what we used. Me and my brother were like younger. I mean, like not too young, but like when I first started out in like 2012 or whatever, we'd always use my mom's iPad. It was literally me filming, and Luke was like the subject of the video, and I would sing behind the camera. And then when I tried putting it together, it was absolutely horrid. And like, I think the reason I don't remember. I think the reason I said like I gave up on it is like it wasn't because I like could see it was bad. It was because like the way I like would trim, and I just discovered like editing here, and like with Windows Movie Maker, and I would like cut the clips up and try to make it like a flowy song, and I just noticed it was like, oh, this doesn't work, so I just like deleted everything from it. Wow. But if I ever uploaded that and that was like up to date, I would probably kill myself worse than the Dumb Ways to Die one.
Yeah, that's a good video. Man, we should put a link in the description.
I have to do something with that. Like, I have to, like, make some kind of comedic video out of, like that. Or something.
Yeah, that would be...
Oh, yeah. Like, we should, like, redo it.
I'm not redoing that video. I'm
Yay.
not... I hate... Oh, that... It's funny because it's, like, laughing at you, but, like, I hate that video. Just
oh, my God. I hated it. Like, I noticed how bad it was after I made it. I don't know why I went through making it. You know what I did was I actually like made some sense of myself and recorded, didn't sing behind the camera. I recorded off my phone like voice memos, emailed them all to my like Verizon account, downloaded those, put them over the clips. But like I obviously didn't know how to edit anything.
Oh, wait, you know how PewDiePie made like the really crappy like diss track on T-Series? Did you watch that?
No, I didn't watch that.
Okay, well he made like a really really bad like purposely like it was a diss track because he doesn't do those, so like he just made it like really stupid. We should do like a diss on somebody, and like you know how diss tracks they always start out with like a really like car, like a cool like slow motion like thing of a car. We just take like the dent on the side of your car, just like really like slow
or
motion,
my
like,
shitty car.
Yeah, just like take like really cinematic shots of it, just like as an intro to like a song.
Oh my goodness,
that'd be really funny.
That would be really funny.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we should do something. Like a music video of some kind. Wouldn't that be so funny?
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, the Minecraft one, that did not count at all. It's like it's a music video. Cause,
it's like with us actually singing.
Yeah, like lip syncing to the song. That'd be really funny. Like, whoever does, like, the main chorus, and then all of a sudden, like, the featured rapper comes in and, like as part of the song,
really funny.
it starts, like, rapping really
Yeah.
fast.
Jake, do you remember we went to your house the one time? And me and Caleb made it a rap battle.
Oh.
Do you remember that? At your old house? What did we record on?
I think his iPad. He always recorded off his iPad.
Okay, so
I guarantee he set it up on like some books that we always have.
So me and Caleb. Okay, so remember I crashed my bike. Yeah. I was riding to your house that one day to do like a game review. Like me and Caleb were gonna sit there and do like little game reviews.
Yeah.
Then we came back. I came back like a couple weeks later. We actually did game reviews. They were really bad because like we aren't smart enough to do game reviews. I don't remember if we did like one or two. But then that same night we started talking about like epic rap battles of history and how cool they were, and like me and Caleb like literally started like writing down our own lyrics.
Oh my god! Did you make a video on it or?
No, we never. Remember that? Okay, so remember if we did record off your iPad, right? And then I did one line. Where I like rapped, and you guys started laughing right away after I
think I do remember.
And it was funny.
Yeah.
And then like I remember later, like I was in the car with like you guys and your mom, and she's like, "Were you guys doing a rap video?"
Oh my god.
And like I was like, "Yeah," but we did. I like recorded one line. We never used it, and then we never did anything after that because we were kind of like, "Yeah, we can't really do this video."
Oh my gosh.
Remember like Kobe thought we were stealing you from him. Like,
what?
You were supposed to hang out at Kobe's house, and then you ended up.
But he's retarded because he's like, I don't know if my pap will let you in my swimming pool. And I was like, well, I came here to swim, Kobe. And then, like, so I just went to your house because I was he's so stupid and I was bored.
Speaking of, like, rap stuff, like, this hurts to just say it. Last year, like, no, not last year. It was, like, in between, like, I think 8th and 9th grade? I don't know. Oh, God. I was, like, at the time, like, that was when, like, diss tracks were, like, a really big thing.
Yeah.
And, like,
Jake Paul shit.
yeah, like, all that stuff. And, it was, I think it was between, like, 8th and 9th grade. I'm not sure. But, like, Julian, Julian. So, he was gonna be, like, the auto-tune person. I thought he knew how to do that. He definitely didn't, because, like, he knew probably just as much as I do now. Well, now I know a little bit more about it, but, like, at the time I didn't. And I was gonna, like, do, like, a really stupid, like, rap, like dissing everybody who was just doing diss tracks. So, like, it was a diss against diss tracks. And, like, oh, jeez. It was so, like, the most unflowy thing ever. And then I took that and I sent it to him. And then, like, he played it and I could hear it. And it was like, oh, he just made fun of me the whole time, like, as he was playing it. And then, like, I think, like, a month later, he, like, I don't know. I think it was, like, a month later. I, like, made a video against him, like, just, like, stupid video, just, like, trying to make fun of him and stuff. And his response video was literally just combining, like, all, like, that thing, like, the raw, like, me just doing it, and then like, a bunch of pictures, like, the one time we were, like, on a Skype call, like, we were, like, purposely, like, making, like, really retarded faces and, like, the camera thing, I don't even go. And, like, he was, like, taking those pictures and putting them all together as his response, and then just having, like, the like, me just saying all that stuff, like, in the background. So it was so cringy. It was so bad. But then, like, we both deleted the videos because it was just retarded. I don't even know if he probably still has it, just to be, like, just in case if he needs it later. So
those two parodies that I made, or, like, the one that actually got made, those weren't the only ones. I like, after the Make Mom Mad one, I wanted to make another one of the Counting Stars by One Republic. I wrote some of the lyrics, and then, like, I gave up on it again, just like many of the other ones. And then, after that, oh my god, this wasn't even that long ago. Because this was at my new house by this point, so this is, like, 9th grade. Wow. I, like, wanted to make... For fuck's sake, you guys are gonna make so much fun of me. I wanted to make a parody of Drag Me Down by One Direction.
Oh my god.
And what I did was I even had my mic, that, my shitty one that I record with, that, like, USB one. It's not that good. I recorded a couple lines with that. Did so much editing with it in Audacity to the point where I was like, I think I sound good in this.
Oh, God.
And then I brought my brother in, and I'm like, Luke, I actually don't think this sounds bad. Listen to this. I start playing the first verse, and it's like... It's like what you imagine, like, Eye of the Spider would be, or something like that. Like, just shitty, like, this kid just, like... I mean, I think I was past puberty, or I was, like, still just kind of in it. So it was, like, just my crap vocals with, like, all these weird effects on it. The moment I started playing it, like, not even, like, 2 seconds in, my brother just busts out laughing. He's like, no, that sounds horrible. And I was like, all right. I literally, at that moment, I deleted everything. I deleted all the singing files, just all the lyrics that I had for it. Wow. And I was, like, done with it. That was my last experience with parodies, and I've been done with them ever since.
Yeah, that one I did that was, like, really embarrassing. I had it on my computer for a year and, like, I don't know. And then remember that one time where I think you were over here and, like, you were on my computer and, like, or no, that was Nathan, I think. But you were here anyway. But Nathan was, like, on my computer and he, like, clicked on this one file and it was me doing, like, a test of, like, the microphone, and I was just going, like, just, like, stupid stuff. And, like, right below that was, like, the thing. And he didn't click on it. And thank goodness he didn't. Because if he did, he would not, like... Because I couldn't get in. Because they were, like, holding me back from getting in. Because I wanted him to, like, X out of it. If he would have clicked on it, it would have played. And everybody... It would have been just over for me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was, like... And then I, like... I think it was actually just, like, a month or two ago. I deleted it off my computer. Because I just found it again. I'm like, oh, my God, that's not...
Holy shit.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's awesome.
Because you know how, like, you lose files, like, deep into your computer. And you, like, forget about it? Oh, jeez. I'm so glad I got rid of it.
It's weird thinking about, like, cringe like that. Like, and we always hate, like, we always make fun of kids who like Fortnite and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering, and, like, do they ever hear that kind of stuff? Because, like, I always see on Instagram comments when, like, a meme page says, like, oh, Fortnite sucks. And then, like, or like, they show, like, a cringy video of a kid doing something Fortnite-related. There's all these comments on the posts that, like, people that are sympathizing from, like, oh, don't act like you haven't done anything cringy when you were that age. And, like, just thinking, like, I'm wondering what people made fun of, like, our generation for. Like, people, like, 5 years older than us, like, but we heard none of it. You know? I'm thinking, like, Minecraft parodies, almost.
Oh, my.
Or, like, if, like, they were behind the scenes just...
The Minecraft YouTube videos that we made.
Oh, my God. I guarantee it was, like, Minecraft.
Oh, my gosh. I made Minecraft videos all the time. I had, like, a whole series on my old channel of just Minecraft. And it was me going, like, hey, guys, we're here for another Minecraft.
That's the classic.
And, like, there was... I think for, like, the first, like, 3 or 4 episodes... Like, I edited it on the PS4, so, like, there was, like, a thing on there. It was, like, you can edit on the PS4 or whatever. And it was just, like, because since I recorded, I just put it right into the editor right there, and I just put it on my computer and then uploaded it. But, like, I couldn't figure out how to actually do, like, the voiceover while I was recording it. So, like, I actually just played it and recorded it, and then afterwards, in the editor, I would, like, act like I was playing it as I was, like, watching me play it again.
Wow.
So like I think the one time I was, like, getting on top of the mountain. It was, like, the first episode, and I was, like, on top of this mountain. I wanted to build a house on top of the mountain. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just going to go over here. And I was like, I'm going to go to the left over here. And I turned right. And I'm like, I mean right. And, like, it was, like, really bad. Because I was, like, trying to remember what I actually was doing. Yeah, I think it would have been, like, easily Minecraft. Oh, yeah. Because, like, just that's what everybody played at the time. I definitely think so.
I remember we did a lot of Nerf war videos.
Yeah.
The Obama assassination.
Dude, that is actually awesome that got so much attention.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for that.
Yeah, your Lord and Savior Meme Jesus put it on.
Yeah, it was like Meme Jesus. Somebody else in the comments said Edgy. At the time, he was known as Edgy for days, but I think he's changed his name since then.
Yeah.
They both, like, posted, like... I'm imagining it's just a screenshot of, like, YouTube mobile with the title there.
Yeah.
And, like, the video playing.
I wish we could find that.
Oh, my God.
Like,
there has to be... Like, I said this before, there has to be some kind of, like, website that allows you to easily go to, like, old Instagram posts. Because Instagram, when you go through it, like, scroll down a long time,
it's so slow.
It gets terrible. Like, it doesn't care about old posts. Like, it doesn't care to, like, buffer them fast enough for you to go through old posts.
Yeah. I talked to him. Like, I've talked to him, like, 3 times. Like, your Lord's...
Do you think he actually remembers that?
I told him, and he's like... I'm like... Because, first of all, there was, like 5 other people in the call. So, like, they're talking over me, and I can't talk. And finally, I got them all to shut up. I'm like... Because I just kept going... Meme Jesus, Meme Jesus, Meme Jesus. And everyone just finally shut up. And he's like, yeah, what? And I'm like, do you remember? It was like... I said like a long time ago. I'm like, you posted a thing called the Barack Obama assassination. Do you remember that? And he goes, what? I'm like, the Barack Obama assassination. Do you remember that? And he goes,
you didn't say it was like a Nerf war video or anything?
I said it like it was like a Nerf video or something. And he's like, oh, I don't remember. I'm like, I don't think I posted anything like that. I'm like, yeah, you did. I promise you. It was me and my friend. Like no, not me. I didn't say that. Yeah. I said like my friends like made this video, and it was like them like killing Obama with like Nerf guns and stuff, and it was like really stupid. And there was like Taliban in there and everything. And he's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, look, I promise you posted it. And then like he didn't know, and I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, but the thing about that is like especially him, he has like 15,000 posts.
Yeah, I'm sure.
How many do you think he actually remembers at that point?
Like, I'm sure he does.
I mean, how many memes do we forget about like 5 minutes after we've seen them?
How about it? Like,
yeah.
Like, there's no way he remembers.
Plus,
that.
he sees a bunch of memes too. I'm sure he follows a bunch of meme accounts. So like, not only he's posting a bunch of different stuff, but he just sees a bunch.
I feel like sometimes he just posts things mindlessly.
Yeah.
Like, he just, like, posts something just to say something in, like, the caption sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
So I almost guarantee there's no way he, like, even remembers, like, a morsel of that.
And then I asked him if he wanted to be on this podcast, and he's like, yeah, sounds cool. And then he just kind of, like, left. Like, I
guarantee he was just saying that just to make you, like, as a joke.
Well, like, his friend, too, he's like, after he left, I'm like, well, can you talk to him and, like, see if he, wants to do it? And he goes, yeah. So he left, and he goes into his call, because he was, like, an administrator for his Discord server. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, he seems interested. And I'm like, all right. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Did you give him the details, like, what your the podcast is called.
Not really. I didn't say anything because I just wanted to try to get him on, and like, I don't know. He just seems like a really funny person. Like he's actually really funny.
Oh yeah.
He's probably like in your grade, probably.
Wow.
I would say he's not like he might. I don't think he's out of school. I think he's like in
Wow.
my grade. Like yeah, he's only in high school, I think. He's actually really funny because he's like makes a stupid.
I'm wondering how much money meme pages earn off of ads. Because like
Oh.
so many of them say like I'll never post ads, guys, but then they end up doing it.
Oh, that
I'm
was
wondering
yeah,
if
that
they're
was,
like huge sums of money.
That was
Yeah.
another thing I've talked about. Like not directly with him, but like with his like administrators, because like they work with him for him. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I asked him like, how's he make any money? Like what's he do? And he goes, you wouldn't believe how much money like meme pages make off of advertisements.
Wow.
He said that like Meme Jesus, he makes like so much money off of ads alone. It's like ridiculous amounts of money.
Could he actually? You think he like career almost?
Oh yeah, I guarantee it because like he makes people pay him like $30, $40, $50 per ad like to do stuff.
Wow.
Like, he like makes tons of money.
I mean, like people get mad at that, but then they won't, of course, stop following the page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's almost at 2 million now.
Yeah.
That's insane.
And like you should see his Discord server is absolutely insane. There's people like the chat, like the general chat goes so quickly. You can't read a thing because it just goes brr, 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 just constantly over and over. There's like 20, 30,000 people in that thing. It's so crazy. Like I'm in it and it's just like you can just talk to him if you want. Like he doesn't really talk to normal people a lot. Like he only talks to like his little group or whatever.
I remember we didn't find like Instagram like kind of like meme culture until like 9th grade or something like that, Jake. And the page that we all like followed was memes.exe.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? That was like the
yeah.
I think that was like the first page where I like really got into him. Then like I found a bunch of these others that I liked and then started following from there. Like I don't even think that page exists anymore, or it like does, but it's like been losing followers significantly because they like repost a lot of the same ones.
Wow.
But yeah,
I'm just surprised that like meme pages like Meme Jesus, like how crazy like he just gains that much followers. And like once you get, I guess it's just like YouTube, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get so many followers, it's just like the ball starts rolling.
oh yeah.
And like he's just growing ridiculously fast.
I'm confused on how the advertisement industry works. Like, ads are used like on almost everything,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming every time one plays anywhere,
Revenue.
money is earned off of it.
Commission and like yeah.
I want to know how that works anywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
how
like-
do even YouTube AdWords?
Like he
ads work?
actually in his Discord server too. Like he does giveaways all the time. Like he's constantly doing giveaways like every day. Like he's doing another giveaway of like something.
Wow.
Like I guarantee you he makes like hundreds of dollars like a week. I just feel like he would because he just I don't know. He just like whenever he said that, like he has like people from Australia working for him. He has like English people. Like he has like everybody just like doing stuff for him that he doesn't have to do anything other than post memes.
Wow.
It's so crazy how his whole, like you just look at his Instagram page and you're thinking like, okay, he's just like a kid like us, just posting memes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like once you're in his Discord server, you just see like the whole entire system and how it works. It's just like mind blowing to you. And I'm sure it sounds like it's crazy, but in reality, it's probably like the most simplified. Like just people like help him do stuff. I don't know if they're paid or not, but like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just crazy how he's built such an empire over memes.
That would be just cool to own that. Like
Oh yeah.
you're repping school and everything.
Yeah, like people
When
in
people-
school.
That's pretty funny. I was gonna say like I feel like you have to have a certain like skill to be like run a meme page almost.
Yeah.
Cause okay, this is kind of weird to everyone hearing this, but like we've had pages before where like we just like, oh, meme page, that's funny, let's make our own. They've gotten deleted within less than a year,
Oh, yeah.
and we never really gained followers significantly. And we're like, huh, like I wonder if like we're doing something wrong, and like I think our problem was we always. I don't know, at least me, I always just repost stuff that was already on Instagram.
Yeah.
I guarantee, like, people like Meme Jesus go to, like, Reddit, 4chan, all these, like, crazy different, like, just random sites to, like, just find the most random shit.
And I mean, a lot of the stuff we posted wasn't too like PG. It was like a lot, like even for memes, it was controversial. It's like and another thing I think that is why he's like surviving this long, is because his thing's private, and I think whenever your account's private,
people
like,
have to follow. Like,
it's like I don't think. I just don't.
Imagine,
especially, I feel like that almost is like a protection for meme pages.
Yeah, imagine being him and like your meme page being deleted almost at 2 million followers. Like, imagine that. That would actually like.
That's why they stress like follow her back up.
Yeah, because he does that a lot. He's like, follow back up, join Discord server, do all this. Because like he's built such a community around, not even just him, like tons of meme pages. They just build communities over like a span of like a year, and these people literally will probably die for them because like they're so obsessed with like them. Like I looked at him, like when I was talking to him, I thought that was the coolest thing ever because it's like, here's a person out of the 2.7 million people that like follow him, he's talking to me. It's like, holy crap, that's crazy.
It's weird when I would like freak out when like pages would reply to me, like stuff I would like message them or something.
Oh, like cringy meme and
stuff.
Yeah,
I love cringy. Actually, like it's funny when you also get to find out more about someone behind a page too. Like I found out that cringy meme is homeschooled.
Really?
Yeah, he would do like live streams, and I would like watch his live streams sometimes. He's like, "Yeah, I'm like homeschooled and shit."
Wow.
He like showed his face once. I think he's like kind of like Indian or something. He's like some kind of different descent.
Wow.
But like, he's just such a funny personality to me. Like in his captions and like
like he was
the content he posts.
Yeah, when I was talking to Meme Jesus, he was just like making like at the time like Obunga was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like, he was like making like all these like really like terrorist jokes and like just Obunga, like just saying like just acting like a weirdo, and it's just like that personality I just think is funny because like you just act like a retard.
I mean, there's like millions of like dudes like us out there.
Yeah.
And like I guess meme pages kind of like unite everyone because they all just find the stuff that they like. They're like, I like this guy. And then they start all interacting with each other within the community.
Yeah, and like he was like using the N-word a lot, and like calling people faggots and stuff, like just like that like, vulgar language that like everyone uses.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
All that blows my mind. How like
I just wonder to myself, like I think this all the time, like imagine if his page was like taken down and feeling like the pain. Like you ever feel like when like Long Balls is taken down, you're like, oh, that's just like
and we didn't even have 1,000.
Yeah,
I was an idiot.
But imagine having almost 2 million and it just
like when I had Flame Girl memes, which actually the backup is actually still up. I forgot to sign in and I just didn't delete it. But like when I had that, I was retarded. I was almost at 1,000 like followers. I think I was at like 979 or something.
Wow.
And then like I got on like Distorted Doggo's like live stream. He was on there. Yeah. He was on there like vaping and like talking like a bunch of smack to like everyone. And I just like said, I was like making fun of him. I'm like, wow, you're cool. You're in your mom's basement vaping. And he's just like, well, you think you're funny? Like, oh, I'll send all my people after you and end you. Like, he was definitely like high or something. And like after that, like all my stuff was getting reported, and I just got taken down. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And I had the backup, and I just went back on his thing and started like I'm still here. It was funny.
You know how it sucks when like pages get like taken down and stuff because it's like inappropriate, and then like pages will always get angry because they're like, this wasn't even inappropriate. I've always kind of wanted to make like, if I was like a programmer, I thought it'd be cool to make an app where it was like I would call it like Meme Central or something like that, and it was only meant for like good pages like the ones we follow, and like there would be no report system. It would literally just be for like edgy. Yeah. It would allow all the edgiest memes. Like if I was like a programmer, I was like thinking about that the other day. I was like, that would be wild, but it's definitely not in my like interests.
Yeah, like I posted a meme on that page once. It was like it was literally a dog dreaming, and like the dog was just going like huffing and puffing like in his dream. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. Instagram's like, this is inappropriate, and took it down. So I posted it again, and they're like, nope, it's still inappropriate. I'm like, I literally had like the really bad stuff on that page. It's like,
it's just whatever people flag, you know. It
doesn't even make any sense. It was like they said like this is inappropriate, like animal abuse or something. I'm like, what are you talking about? So stupid.
Wow.
I mean, like we were a ton of like racist ones. Like
Yeah.
mainly with like black people. I remember the Hitler one you really liked, where it's like the session sheet, and then there was also like the cover of like the kids book that just said like let's go kill some, and like that one got taken down, and like the ninja ones got taken down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like Instagram's like
Like
no
that-
no.
That sense of humor, I don't know why I find it funny. It's just it just is.
Do you remember how shit old Instagram was?
Yeah.
To make it like a group chat, and you would like when you would want to send a picture to someone, you'd have to send the picture, but that would be the only picture there. So like, it would show the picture or video, or no, it wouldn't even be. You couldn't send videos. You would send a picture to like a group of people, and like you could talk in there, but you couldn't send more pictures because the one at the top was like the subject of it. So then we would always make these
yeah.
different chats.
Yeah,
And
I
would
remember
always,
that.
It would always usually kind of be the same people, but then it would also
Remember, it was only pictures too. It used to only be pictures.
yeah. And like when you wanted to show everyone a video, you would have to tag all of their names.
Yeah. Well, see, I had an old Instagram like that I deleted before the one I have now, like my main page.
Yeah.
That like I just followed like 2,000 people. It was like one of those just. And I'd post the stupidest things, and I'm like, I probably should get rid of Instagram.
Was it Traprio or?
No, that
Okay.
one's a separate one, but I got rid of it, and that was the only one I made it, and then forgot about it, and then the first sleepover you ever had at my house.
Yeah, I remember
remember
that. We all kind of like.
Like made an Instagram, and Kobe was my first
Oh yeah, Kobo Mobile.
Yeah, I put like mobile, and then you corrected it. And your Instagram used to be Caden's photo
Oh
booth.
my god, don't. Yeah, it was Colin's photo booth, and I would post pictures of me like making retarded faces. Because I always thought like my own retarded face was hilarious. And I remember I got made fun of a couple times, like by Andrew Pearson specifically. He would like, your Instagram is so retarded.
Oh my gosh, guess what? Like, this is kind of like really off topic, but like, you know how PewDiePie does that meme review? Where like,
Yeah.
he just like does it, like just reviews memes. Ben Shapiro, like he kept asking Ben Shapiro to do it, like with him, and he did. He like finally did. Like,
Oh my god.
he was like in his studio, and he was even doing like the meme review, like the really stupid like
Wow.
clap and everything. I just think that's funny. And like now he wants Dr. Phil to get on and do it.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think of. I feel like the public sense of humor is just getting to such a point of like irony where it's not even like. I don't even want to imagine how it's gonna be in like. Do you think it's gonna like go kind of like it's gonna get to a peak point and then it's like
crumble?
gonna go back down to like a point?
That,
where
I always
stuff's
thought
actually
that
funny
too. Like,
again?
what if like
Or is
the,
it's just gonna keep going to the point where like we're 30 years old and then we see our kids laughing at these like what is that?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the point we can't even fathom after that.
Yeah, but I was thinking to myself, what if like the meme community collapses and it just like becomes like, oh yeah, like Vine, remember Vine? Like,
Are they
remember
really?
memes?
I
Like,
think they're making like a line too.
are
Is
they
that
really?
real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness,
So-
Yeah, they are. I think
Yeah.
that's
that'll fail.
Yeah.
Miserably.
The only way the meme community would collapse is if like Instagram just decides like, yeah, we're taking every single page down.
What instead
Yeah.
of like, oh no, this can't happen.
What?
The whole meme community collapse. TikTok rises.
Oh my goodness.
TikTok becomes like something everybody does. I would probably put a 9mm bullet in my head if that happened,
Yeah.
because my life would be ruined. Because literally, all I do is like come home, look at memes, and then that's it. I don't want to come home and look at TikToks of like a girl going like, he killed himself over depression or whatever, and then like people doing
Someone off to the left doing like
Fortnite
Fortnite.
dances. Dude, nope, I don't want to do that.
Man, I don't know what. I feel like they can't last that long,
Mm-hmm.
unless like younger people keep making new pages,
Yeah.
and then like, it just becomes this extremist ironic thing.
I just want like another really good year on YouTube, because like these last like 2 years have been absolutely trash. Like everybody throws small creators under the bus, and then like down below, and like, nobody rises anymore. Like actually, good content isn't like promoted or anything. It's all just like stuff that the people at YouTube want up there, and it's really.
I think that YouTube's definitely collapsed in the past few years.
Yeah. Do you think it'll eventually die off?
it's hard to think about because like
Yeah.
people are still making good money off of like advertiser friendly quote unquote videos.
Well, actually, I don't know, because like the ad apocalypse really like died off, but like it's still there. But at like once after PewDiePie made all like those Nazi jokes, like that was when it was like really bad.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everyone blames it on him, like that he started it, but like I feel like it kind of died off now, and like people are still trying to make money, but like I think YouTube's trying to turn into like a TV, like
oh yeah,
like
definitely.
broadcasting, like
I
TV.
hated that.
Like I think they're trying to become more. They're trying to like make it like a really huge like corporate business that you like become a part of.
Yeah.
And like you're broadcasting like these really like TV shows that are family friendly still, and it's like
Yeah, I mean,
they're gonna kill themselves if they keep doing that, because they have to make it back to like 2014 YouTube and like 2013 YouTube. Like those years were like really good because like content
did you see his story today?
No.
Okay.
content creators like that nobody has ever heard before like started like rising up out of nowhere and like
I almost feel like
popular.
there's not too many people that can even make it on YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, eventually so many people, I mean, a lot of them are like about the same age these days, but like people eventually have to stop making YouTube videos, you know, at some point, either whether they die, they're just like, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm old, I have enough money to save myself for the rest of my life. Or like I'm wondering if the existing YouTubers now who already have like all these subscribers and stuff will be like the only ones left, and when they're all gone, YouTube's just gonna be like dust, if anymore. Like I'm wondering if there's even a chance for new people out there anymore. Like I almost feel like nobody rises up.
I feel
YouTube
like
anymore.
the only time that you're gonna rise up on YouTube, or the only way, is like either you become really lucky off of like a really viral
video,
That-
or like shout outs.
or like yeah, you like, but not even just a shout out, because a shout out won't even do anything anymore. I think you collaborating with another YouTuber that's bigger than you, and just keep like collaborating, and just like growing together almost. Like I feel like the older or the bigger YouTuber just kind of carries them. Like for example, there's this YouTuber called Kavos. I think that's how you say his name, Kavos. I don't know. But he's a commentary channel, which commentary community kind of fell really bad. And Keemstar, retarded, with a big beard, gnome person.
Weird.
He weird. He like kind of gave him a shout out, and then like kept helping him, and now he has like over 1 million subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like that's the only way that you're gonna really make it anywhere. Either that way, or you just become lucky off a viral video.
I mean, I feel really guilty for liking them, but Syndigo, like my favorite people on YouTube, or like now they're super mega, but they got attention because of Markiplier. Like he basically brought them onto the scene of even being popular.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I felt guilty because like it's not someone I discovered on my own as actually being funny. I only discovered after the popular YouTuber shouted them out. But I mean, they're like my favorite, and I still watch them to this day.
Yeah. My favorite. Oh geez. I don't know what my favorite. I guess PewDiePie would be, because
I was Vanoss.
oh yeah,
Remember your top 5
I do.
YouTubers video.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did like Vanoss Gaming. I still watch him though. I do watch him like just because his friends and him are like really funny. But like PewDiePie, like he's up there. iDubbbz, I don't know why I like iDubbbz so much. He's just really like edgy and retarded.
I can't believe he has like the balls to say like like
Stuff he does.
excuse my like racist, like he says like nigger faggot.
Yeah.
He would say that in videos.
He drops like really racist terms and like stuff you should never say on YouTube.
Does he earn money?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he.
I like his Save the Squirrel initiative.
Yeah,
I
on his
watched
second
that.
channel, the Save the Squirrel initiative. But like he says like on his main channel, like when he makes his content cops and like literally destroys people's careers, like he just absolutely destroys them. Like goes deep and like oh jeez, he just says like stuff that he should never say.
Oh yeah,
And, like,
especially today's YouTube age.
Yeah, and he's like still alive for some reason. He's still surviving. Like he doesn't upload like regularly or anything, but like his bad unboxings when he'll just like take a dildo out of the box or something, like take out all these like weird like objects that people send him, and he'll just like do the weirdest stuff with it and like just like say stuff. Like he's very like I just can't believe he's still surviving at this point.
I mean, the same reason you like Vanoss, because you're like, oh, him and his friends are funny. I used to watch Sky Does Minecraft all the time. I mean, like, they could have played anything, but like they played Minecraft. But I always thought they were just funny. They always said like fucking stuff like that.
I always used to watch when I was like, oh geez, maybe they were the one. Wait,
Huh?
now I'm trying to like second guessing like who actually got me involved. Like what did I start watching to get me involved with YouTube? Because I used to watch.
Yeah.
I used to watch Stampy Longhead.
Ooh,
Stampy
no.
Longnose.
Even as like this little kid who loved Minecraft video, like I even was like, this guy's annoying as hell.
I don't know why. I think there was one video I watched and I'm like, whoa, this guy's voice is like really cool. Like I like his accent, like because like whenever he'd go, hello, everybody,
Oh,
this is Stampy. Like when it was just I don't know, and I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I just kept watching him, and I just started watching these videos all the time. And then I look back on him like, this long-nosed freaking retard, curly-haired millionaire is something that I used to watch all the time, and I can't listen to it because like, and I only watched him for a span of like 2 or 3 months, and then I kind of was like, yeah, this is annoying, but like, oh my gosh, I don't know, I watched him like a lot, like for that span of time. I used to stay up like all night long just watching his videos. It's so weird. I don't know.
I miss old YouTuber like before like they switched to the watch time thing, because like there would be people out there making like these short like sketch comedies, and they would get a lot of views, and then like they switched over to watch time because watch time means more ads, and more ads means more money, and then like when that happened, a ton of those channels with like sketch comedy fell down because they weren't earning as much, and then these people with watch time, they like people that would upload like 10-minute videos every day just came out of nowhere, just like they just started getting a ton of attention
like
because of YouTube's algorithm always recommended videos.
Yeah, like I said earlier, How to Basic was somebody who really got hit.
Dude,
he got hit hard by that.
I have some stuff on How to Basic when you're after.
Like whenever the adpocalypse happened and everything, like all that stuff, because he only made like 3-minute videos or like really short videos. And like whenever that happened, he started losing money like really fast and like really bad. I think that's why he's starting to like make longer videos now, but like he still keeps it short because I think he's starting to like pick up the pace again and like get money again. But like he got hit hard whenever that happened, and like
All his videos are a minute long.
Yeah, everybody was like really feeling bad for him because like he doesn't say anything about anybody, but like on Twitter like he was saying like, yeah, I'm just like I don't know if I'm gonna continue this because like I'm getting destroyed by YouTube, and I'm glad that he's like picking himself back up because like his content's like genius. Because
I seriously think he's a genius. I'm not even joking. Like you watch these dumbass How to Basic videos, you're like, how can this guy be this big? Or like, but like, my thoughts on How to Basic, I legit think he's like brilliant.
So
he never has revealed his face, which honestly is fucking great.
And something like everybody keeps like theorizing like, oh, I saw the reflection in the window in this iDubbbz video, or I saw the reflection in the window in this Max Mofo video, right? They showed his face in this camera shot, like yeah, there's.
Who was it? It was either you or Nathan that was telling me. Someone that you guys both like watch like quite a bit of like Filthy Frank and all them. Yeah. And like somebody said that he was literally just like in a video, just like walking around with them. And I was like, there's no fucking way.
No.
The day, like I legit think How to Basic is like brilliant. His face reveal video, I legit like that's like the first video in such a long time where I was like, it got really popular and I was like, this is actually fucking genius, because he's messing with so many people, and he's over 10 million subscribers, and I legit think the day where like if he ever does reveal his face, which I feel like he has to, but he's gonna do it in some like weird way. Like, it's going to be, like, for, like, 1 second, like, of something of his face. Or, like, I don't know, I can't imagine him releasing, like, a full thing on him.
I don't think it's going to be, like, a complete video of him, like, releasing
or, like, if he never does. That would kind of suck. But, like, I legit think he's doing, like, when the day he does, I think he's, like, building all of this up, honestly. He's building up to a point where, like, he's trying to get, like, really super, super known among, like, even people that don't even know YouTube. and I guarantee he's gonna like when he's like that huge, and he does like a face reveal, he's just gonna break the internet. He's gonna break it more than the face reveal did.
I've seen How to Basic on TV, like no joke.
Seriously?
Not even kidding.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, he ended up on TV. I forget what show it was.
You said your mom was watching it?
Yeah, my mom was watching. She's like, "What is that?" And he was like sticking his foot in a turkey. That video. It was on TV, like live TV. Like
wait, but it wasn't his face, was it?
No.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like there's
just his videos and people watching it. Like I think it was the reactions channel, or I forget what it was.
Yeah. But there was like his friends, like Max and like Frank and like Ian, like they all strictly like try not to have his face in any of the videos at all because like they know like if they do that, they're first of all they're gonna ruin it, and second like he'll probably be so mad at them for doing that, and of course they're friends, like they're gonna respect each other. Like half of them are from Australia and like Japan, like Frank's from Japan, and like everybody else except Ian's from Australia. Like they all just go to Australia and film all the time, and like they like really try not to just show his face in any of the videos, and if they do, they cut it out. I'm sure they've had like him on camera before, but like they just cut it out. Like I think that's just so cool how like they just all like make like an agreement like we will not try to show your face at all.
And I love how on the H3 podcast it was like a highlight video I watched. The iDub said he is the funniest person ever, because like that just makes me more anxious. Like who is this man that's literally a genius and possibly like one of the funniest human beings on earth? And I'm just wondering what kind of like person he is, because you've seen him like touch his own piss in videos.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, like, is he insane? Is he actually brilliant? Like, I'm just wondering who this human being is.
I think what's like most genius about him is because like what he's doing is something that no one has probably ever thought in the whole entire history of YouTube.
Yeah, I feel like he's the only like kind of big YouTuber that has never revealed his face.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like he makes like an egg like really popular. Like he does like,
it's like his
weird
signature.
Yeah, and like he does like weird stuff in his videos. Like no one's ever gonna be able to, and if anybody like copies that, like they're nothing because like everybody knows like that he's the one who does that. And like I think the only other big YouTubers like never showed their face is H2O Delirious. He's a gaming channel. He plays with Vanoss, but like Vanoss is like their whole friend group has also never seen him in real life either.
Damn.
Yeah. Wow. So like nobody knows who he is. Like he has like a really crappy mic that like makes his voice like really like fuzzy and stuff. But like so you don't even know like what he could really sound like. It's just I don't know. It's crazy just how YouTubers pull that off. And like I'm sure like nobody. Like, think of how many people, like, let's say How to Basic goes to the supermarket to buy all this stuff, and some people who might watch him probably, like, walk by him in, like, the supermarket.
Yeah, I'm wondering, like, the ramen video we watched today, where did he get that much ramen?
Yeah. I feel like
Did you see that video?
No.
I have to show you right after this.
Yeah.
I almost think, like, he's, like, when he goes to buy all that stuff, I feel like he doesn't buy it all at once. I just think he probably, even, like, I know this is, like, kind of crazy and, like, well, who's going to think that's How to Basic? But I think, literally, like, he probably goes to the store, buys, like, a carton of eggs, takes it home. Like, and a few hours later, he'll come back and buy, like, 3 more, and, like, then takes it home. And, like, ramen noodles, like, just take, like, two or three bags, brings it home, like, does that. Like, he might live close to a supermarket, maybe not, but, like, that far. I feel like he probably goes that far.
Has anyone, like, that works at a supermarket ever just, like, I'm guessing they don't even know who How to Basic is, or like even if someone down there does in like Australia at a supermarket, and like I'm wondering if they ever have thought to themselves like, I wonder if this is like even possibly How to Basic. Okay, so this ramen video we watched it today. It's like a 10-minute video.
Wow.
He like spends like 7 or 8 minutes legitimately making ramen. And he has like this really like good looking bowl of ramen setup like he usually does, and then he goes insane. But in this video, he makes the ramen, like he has like a bowl for where he puts the ramen in, and then he just keeps cutting with like more bowls of ramen just showing up out of nowhere, and he keeps stacking it on top. And literally, he does this for like a straight like 2 minutes, and then like to the point where it's just like up here, and he's stacking ramen, and then like he like quote unquote falls asleep in the ramen. He wakes up, and there's ramen all throughout his apartment, just like raw, like ramen noodles just strewn
in
like
his bathtub,
everywhere,
in his bathtub,
just
in his sink, like everywhere.
on his counter,
like on the chairs, like
Oh
it was
my
on the
goodness.
table,
on the entire dinner table.
yeah, on the entire dinner
Wow.
table, and then like on the chairs as
We
well.
have
I
to show
need,
you after
yeah, I
this.
need to see
All over
that.
the floor, like it was,
Wow.
and he was like walking through it, like I guarantee you, like he had to buy out the store of ramen noodles to do that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
I always wonder what goes on behind the scenes whenever he does this stuff.
Actually, you know what? I bet he doesn't even go to the supermarket. I bet he does.
Yeah, his
like that
people
on-
get it, yeah.
Yeah, people who goes get it for him.
Oh,
That, or he buys it online and just like gets major shipments of like ramen to his. I mean, not like I know that
yeah,
sounded
because
it's
like nobody's there to question you. It's
Yeah.
from the internet.
Yeah, exactly. Like he
Wow.
does something that just. He's a genius. I do.
I do think he's a genius
I just-
in like a weird way. You know, you wouldn't think that this man would be, but he's built up such a following at this point. The like no show of his face. And one more thing, I think there's like a group. I think there's like a certain like group of individuals on YouTube from when they quote unquote die, like or like they're not doing YouTube anymore. There's like a group of people that like that are so big that I think that YouTube's not even going to be that much of like a good platform anymore. I think that's when YouTube's going to decline. When like people like PewDiePie, How To Basic, I don't know. I would probably say like people like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. I think Smosh has kind of died. They still have a ton of followers, but like they're not how like Smosh used to be.
Yeah, I don't like their videos anymore.
Smosh actually like kind of like revolutionized YouTube. Because YouTube when it came out, when it like first was like a thing, became a thing. It was just a video for putting like, it was just a site for putting random videos.
Shane Dawson, he was another big one.
Yeah, like they were like YouTube was just a place where you would upload random people would just upload videos like, oh my cat did this funny thing, or like, haha, funny video. It was essentially like almost like an AFV
Yeah.
like time, like I feel like kind of site. And then like Smosh, the reason I say they were like kind of revolutionary in YouTube was because they like started making these videos and they started putting actual production into this. And then like I think Smosh is the big one for especially a lot of like even newer YouTubers, is like because they were known as like really funny guys. They were like the first people on YouTube to do that, to like produce videos and then put them on YouTube instead of just random ass like 20-30 second videos of like somebody in their house like recording with their shitty phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like video camera or something like that.
Like that one, I think the ones that are really gonna hit YouTube hard, and this sounds crazy.
I mean,
but,
PewDiePie's gonna be the biggest one, no
Pew-
doubt,
Pew-
just because
PewDiePie-
he's so huge.
yeah, PewDiePie. The moment he quits, I mean, a lot of people are just gonna leave. I feel like they're just gonna leave because he gets like maybe 7 million views a video.
Oh yeah, he's insane.
Yeah, like he gets a lot of views per video, and I mean he does have like 69 million now. Like he's growing still really really fast, like unbelievably fast, and like I feel like PewDiePie, like YouTube does not like him anymore because he's starting to become this controversial like YouTuber who like nobody, like the media doesn't like because of how like edgy he's becoming, and like he's starting to turn over to memes and like become that sort of person now.
Yeah.
Like everybody thought his horror things were cool and stuff, and gaming was like everything that he did, and he was always awesome and stuff like that. But like that was something he didn't even really like doing. He likes video games, but like horror games, he hated playing them because like he didn't want to be scared. So like he just kept playing them, and that's what got him big. But like now that he's like turning over to this other person, I just feel like YouTube doesn't want him anymore. And there's like theories now that like T-Series, like this Indian like music channel that's coming up and like beating him now, like YouTube is literally working with them to like pass him on purpose because like
Wow.
because when YouTube went down, like I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, didn't it? Like it
Yeah,
went
something
down.
like that.
T-Series was still getting subscribers, like which should not happen. It went down worldwide, which why are they still getting subscribers? They're either subbotting themselves or YouTube's doing it for them. That and like their views are like really terrible, and they're just getting all these subscribers, and like they say like every single time like an Indian person like makes a YouTube account, it automatically subscribes to T-Series. Like
Wow.
PewDiePie is completely outnumbered, and he has no chance because like no matter what, T-Series will continue to grow, and PewDiePie is not going to be able to beat them. Even though like they're both like growing like almost at the same rate, T-Series is still going a little bit faster. he's basically screwed. And he's gonna be like the second biggest channel, which I still would consider him as like the biggest one because T-Series is like a bunch of like it's a big corporation. Like there's tons of people. He's a single creator. He does his own stuff, and like I mean, yeah, he has two editors for him that edits for him, and that's it. Like nobody else does his stuff. Like, but like T-Series is like I don't know. It just and of course they're using other people's content to like advertise and stuff, and people, you know, it's a wide variety of different stuff that Indian people seem to like. So plus India, their population's like what 1.5 billion. Like they have a huge population too. So I just think that like YouTube's purposely like getting rid of these YouTubers because like they did the same thing with Leafy is Here, which is like a really controversial person. Like after iDubbbz like killed him, like YouTube started to like throw his videos under the bus, and like nobody started to like him anymore, and he just quit. So like I don't know. I just feel like YouTube's working against like original creators, and that goes back to like them becoming like a TV like broadcasting like you know.
Yeah, I hate like Ellen's show being like one of the most popular YouTubers like YouTube channels. Usually Vivo channels are not considered real YouTube channels, you know.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
The trending page is always screwed up. Like you go on the trending
Clickbait.
page. Yeah, like I never go on the trending page because they always have like #1 video only has like 200,000 views. Like that's not trending. That's like videos get that amount of views all the time.
Yeah.
Like trending video is like I would say it starts at like 3 million views, 2 million views. Like that starts to trend. That's where I would put it on the trending page. But there's even videos they put up that are like only 40,000 views. Like nobody cares. Those are and like the trending page is all the videos on the trending page are all picked by people who work at YouTube. So like literally whoever runs that thing are a bunch of retards because they have no idea what they're doing. Stupid.
I mean, there was even clickbait back in the day. I remember one of the oldest clickbait videos I saw was the thumbnail. Well, the title was Lady Gaga has a weenie, and then it said question mark exclamation point, and the thumbnail was like of her crotch, and it had like a circle around it, and it pointed because there's like I guess like a little, it was like bulging a little bit. I mean, all of them back in the day were always like sexual, because like people always wanted to click on a video with a thumbnail that had titties.
Yeah, and now you can't do that anymore because it's like inappropriate.
I mean, now it's like clickbait, like, you know, they always ask a question, or like, and it's always like, it's always like this 10-minute video that sucks ass. Yeah, wasn't interesting at all.
Like we did this, like I do it a lot. I always clickbait like.
Oh yeah.
Videos, like we lost $100 rocket. It was $10. Like it wasn't anything special, and like that whole video. It was like really stupid too. It wasn't even like an amazing video or anything. And like like those videos like this does this or like we did this and then it has like a thumbnail something really retarded like it has like it has like a Photoshop thing of like a bunch of just like stuff whatever the video is related to like in front of the person. The person's going like with their mouth open and everything like that's like the classic clickbait that like everybody still seems to click on. And like another person like not person but like another I guess channel who like does a lot of clickbait is like the 5-minute crafts and like the DIY stuff. Like there was the one clickbait where I saw it was like I think I sent it to you guys. It was the drill with like the scissors like in the drill and like it was clamped down. It was, like, and people click on that stuff. It had like a few million views. Like no one. Oh my gosh. And then they have it like the title's always like as a list.
That's why I just hate new YouTube. Back then it was always like sketch comedy, actual funny videos. Work put into them that would get more attention rather than just these long ass videos. I remember when I like first started even YouTube, like when I was like 11, I made like a 5-minute video and like my dad's like, "Geez, this video is 5 minutes long." Like I remember like never like YouTube videos never being that long. Yeah. And then here I am watching like 30-minute videos daily on YouTube, and like that being a normal thing.
Yeah, there's just. Social media in total has just been like really like changing.
What sucks is I don't think there's ever going to be any sites that will like YouTube because YouTube just does it so well. And then like Google was already a huge company and now they put all this money into YouTube.
Yeah, like YouTube
was just made by 3 dudes who didn't know like anything except they programmed this site that let you upload videos on your own, and then Google takes it, turns it into a crap show. In my opinion. like YouTube, I guess
even though like it's going downhill real fast. Well, at least
I felt like it did for a while. Now
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of steady, but still.
it's stable at the moment. Like
Yeah.
like last year and like the beginning of the year was like it just was like falling downhill real bad. And even though like they're screwing up a lot, I still think they're the best at what they do. Like you just can't say because there's no other site that like
No.
Vimeo, like no one.
Yeah, I was thinking of Vimeo. I've heard is more of like a site for. There's no money system on Vimeo. At least I don't believe there is.
No.
Vimeo is usually just used for like people to make like actual like well produced videos of just random like. I don't know, just like nature videos or like not nature videos, but like just like videos where they put a lot of work into it. Where like it's more they're more focused on like the production of the video of actually making a well-made video rather than just this shitty clickbait thing. Like I mean like. I watch gaming videos all the time because like I think they're funny, but like a gaming video is kind of a shitty way to go when like if you're like talking about good quality videos. People make good quality videos on Vimeo all the time just because they just want to make a good video. They don't care about money or getting attention for it.
Yeah.
Or anything.
And like gaming videos, if you want to become like
it's such a shortcut.
Yeah.
Well, especially nowadays because they're just so long.
Yeah. Not only that, but
Usually.
like if you want to become popular for gaming videos, you might as well forget it because gaming
Mhm.
videos is such a large, like, platform
Yeah.
that like everybody does, and everyone's like, I'm gonna make a gaming channel. Fortnite's big. I'm gonna do that now. It's like it's not gonna work because it's such a big thing. Like Ninjas just swallows up half of it, and like all these big gamers just swallow up half of it. Like. I feel like the reason why Vanos is still doing well is because he still plays these games that like nobody plays anymore.
Yeah.
And like he's the only one who still does it. Like Gmod, who plays that anymore? Like barely anybody, but they still play it. And I just feel like that's why the only way he's still growing. But like, yeah, gamers might as well just forget about it if they're trying to make a video or like not a video, like a big channel.
Trying to become a new personality.
Yeah.
And another thing I hate that channels like such as like Fortnite clips daily. They'll make like these 10 like long compilations of just like funny Fortnite clips, and like the definition of being a YouTuber back then was so much different. Like back then on YouTube, the definition of being a YouTuber was like sitting in front of a camera with your face doing something.
Creating your
that
own
was
stuff.
like that was like the most normal. That was like the most common YouTuber. That was like what defined a YouTuber was like a personality. And like their profile picture would be of their face or something like that. Shane Dawson, Tyler Aiken. No, it's not Tyler. What the fuck's his name? I don't know. The dude who said that Hillary Clinton was like future president here. What's his name? Tyler something.
I know who you're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
Ethan Tyler Smith, if you're watching this, I want my podcast name back.
He's not watching this. Has he made any more? I don't think he's made any more since like number 3 or whatever.
I think he did. I think he made like one more.
Well, I'm drained of everything I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. I think I vented pretty well.
Yeah.
So if you guys enjoyed watching this episode of the Slapdash podcast,
Nipples.
go check out Caden's channel, link in the description. Go check out the Discord server, link in the description.
Yeah, check my channel. I never make videos. Leave a dislike if you want.
If you want to become a guest on the podcast, you can join the Discord server and become a guest on the podcast if you'd like to do that.
Do it.
Thank you guys for listening.
Oh, I have another thing. ASMR. Fuck you, ASMR channels.
Oh yeah.
Hear that?
No one likes them.
Oh no, people like them.
No.
That probably sounds like ear rape. Sorry.
Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And goodbye.
No nut November. Don't nut, please.
Yee.